The birth of Jesus. It's recorded in the entire New Testament in only two places, only, in the book of Matthew and in the book of Luke. Only 2 chapters for such a pivotal occasion. Why Mark or John don't talk about it, or even Paul? In Matthew chapter 1, verse 2, Joseph and Mary start in Bethlehem. In Luke 1:2, Joseph and Mary start at Nazareth. In Matthew, Mary gives birth, and a star guides the wise men to the place Jesus was born. Can you imagine that? A star guides them to the right place? Did the star came down and parked in front of the manger, or how did the star guide them to the right address in Jerusalem? Matthew also talks about the slaughter of the innocents, a decree ordered by King Herod to kill all newborn. Herod was enraged when the Magi didn't return to tell him where the newborn king of the Jews was. Fearing a rival to his throne, he ordered the massacre of all boys aged 2 and under in Bethlehem. One curious detail is that there is no record of this ever taking place. For this reason, Joseph and Mary escaped to Egypt. They could not return to Bethlehem, and they returned to Nazareth, where Jesus grew up, according to Matthew. In Luke 1:2, Joseph and Mary start at Nazareth, and there was a world census. Caesar Augustus announces that in the Roman Empire, everybody had to go to where their ancestors lived 1,000 years before. And Joseph had to go to Bethlehem because he was of the lineage of King David. And King David was from Bethlehem, as stated in the Old Testament, where it says that David is the son of Jesse from Bethlehem. Another curious fact is that there is no record of this census taking place in the Roman Empire under Caesar Augustus. And the Romans were meticulous record keepers, especially for taxation and military purposes. So, Joseph and Mary go from Nazareth to Bethlehem, Mary gives birth, Jesus is circumcised, presented at the temple with an offering according to Jewish tradition, Leviticus chapter 12, and they then returned to Nazareth. Who of the 2 authors is right? They can't be both right because they're telling a different story. One of them must be right, or they both are wrong. Are they reliable? One says something and the other says different. What do you think? This is all we have of one of the most important events in Christianity.